A short review of Arcane League of Legends, a series based on the game LoL, tells the origin of some characters. As a LoL player myself, with my mains being Techies, Enigma and Rylai, I can say that this series does not disappoint. In the beginning, it focuses with the sisters Vi and Powder, exploring their relationships with one another, and how they cope up with the tragedies that occurred. Arcane does a good job showing the responsibilities you carry when people look up to you. The story starts when a heist goes terribly wrong, where Powder and friends almost turns to powder. They flee the area to hide from the enforcers chasing after them. As they escape, you can see the area in the background shifts from being this clean city area to this polluted wasteland as they go near their home. This is highlighted since the animation of this series is really good. It looks and feels like a Pixar film. Emotions by the characters are visible with their facial expressions. Fight scenes are fluid, unlike those with shaky camera. Scenes with a brawl looks like one, and you can feel their punches. Their approach to some fight scenes is unique, and they find ways to make fights not feel repetitive. This can be especially seen at a fight scene at episode 7. A short fight, but instead of having a generic fight, they managed to make it into one of the best fight scenes in the show. For context, it is where Jinx fought someone that is using a metronome. The fight scene even had an anime flashback, but with better pacing. Great animation is accompanied by an amazing soundtrack which succeeds in elevating a scene whether it was for a sad or a tense moment. This is visible when they play the tracks Goodbye, Guns for Hire, and What Could Have Been. The amazing soundtrack and animation is not wasted since the plot of the show is even better. It is the show's biggest strength. The story is easy to understand to those unfamiliar with the game, unlike that movie about sandworms. Has great pacing in all episodes, does a good job introducing characters and showing their motivations. The best thing in Arcane would be hands down the world building and the character development. With the character development, nothing feels forced. A change in one's personality and motivation feels well earned. The overall story is not just black and white or good versus evil. Everyone has a good and bad side to them, some just more than others. Vi and Powder is the heart and soul of the story. Very interesting characters. They each have their strength, like when one slap from Vi turns someone crazy. An advantage going in not knowing anything about it is that you wouldn't know who has plot armor, but since I'm a LoL player with 3 games in total, well, I would recommend watching it blind since it is the best way to go because Arcane is good at creating tensions, like that scene with episode 3 and episode 9, even with that tea party scene. All in all, this has a great soundtrack, animation, and plot, so it's gonna be an art out of 10. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and tell me if you want me to review any more series similar to this one. Bye!